Two. Yes.
Yes.
I'm grabbing the mic. I have the mic. Now what?
Now we can do things. Very descriptive, I know.
Wonderful.
Hello everyone, welcome on in. It's finally time for some more Ace Attorney. If anyone would like to explode either me or Relix, please do.
You can explode the chicken nugget?
Yep, you can explode the chicken nugget separately from me.
Oh, hold on a second.
Explode Saku. Besides me. I didn't do anything.
You were Relix. It's more than enough reason.
Of course, Sedum goes
Why
immediately
didn't
for the
it
word.
work? What the fuck?
I'm immune.
No, you're not. It was working
I
fine
got blast
before.
resistance
Damn it, the
100,
perks of being a
bitch.
phoenix. Right.
I played it. You got exploded anyways.
There it
If
is.
it doesn't work again, I'll just hit play. I'll do thing manually. It should have worked fine though. There's a special surprise if you explode me too, though. If anyone would like to do the honors.
Do you just do like a do you just become Marshmallow Bun?
No.
Dang.
Marshmallow Man?
Here, I'll explode myself. 'Cause I can.
Okay.
As a treat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone does. Where is it? There it is.
How many explode?
We both get exploded. So either way, Relix gets exploded.
Wow.
What the fuck?
There's no escape for you.
What the fuck?
The explosions unfortunately don't
now-
work on the vertical stream because I'm lazy.
Now I'm gonna really explode.
Yep. We're gonna explode so many times. But anyways, who would like to do the honors of recapping last time?
Oh, you got this, Saku.
Sure.
I feel like I have an okay idea.
Do you want to give it a shot then?
Sure. So we're in Maya Faye's like hometown village. I am not remembering what it's called off the top of my head.
Kareem.
Correct.
Kurainu! Thank you. Great, I knew it started with a K. And boy, a lot more girly pops have made some appearances, including a literal child. I sound so disappointed.
Yeah, that's Pearl
She's a
Faye.
baby.
Yeah, that's Pearl. And actually, to be honest, Pearl is kind of a delight. She like ships Maya and Phoenix.
Good
Oh,
for
girly
her,
pop,
but
you're
she's
gonna be a Fujoshi when you're older. You just wait.
So true.
And there's also like Morgana Faye, right? The
Morgana Le
elegant
Fay,
older
yeah.
lady. Oh right, and then the nurse killed the guy in Maya's body. So that's complicated. And there's also the Valley Girl of all time, Inimini, who is connected, because the nurse who died is her sister, I believe.
Yes, we learned that right
and
at the
there's
end
a new
of the last
game
episode.
mechanic. Right. And there's a new game mechanic where you like remove locks from people's hearts. It's very dramatic.
Yeah, that's the Psych Lock system. So that is a system to basically have the court-style gameplay in just regular investigations,
Yeah,
which is kind of interesting, honestly.
Yeah.
I agree. So some new stuff and new characters to interact with. And it should be fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doctor's dead. Maya's been charged of a crime again,
Yep.
and this won't be the last time.
Again.
I mean, at some point, she just has to get like a frequent criminal card. They gotta give her a free ice cream at some point.
Yeah. Gumshoe will
Oh my
provide it.
gosh.
Watch next time we see her, she'll have a prison tattoo.
Mayhaps.
Nick, I got this cool teardrop.
Right.
I guess without further ado, let's hop right in.
Yay.
Right.
Yeah, so we just finished the interrogation of Inimai.
Mhm.
We learned that that she was involved, or she's connected to the nurse that died.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's all we really learned, actually.
Yeah.
She's kind of an airhead.
Kind of.
So she's tasty.
I mean,
What do we do now, I guess, is the question.
You do what you gotta do, pal.
that's so true. But give me 1 second to pull up the.
Guide, you're unprepared.
So, like, do I just
know,
talk
right?
into this and it's fine?
Yeah,
I thought
Okay,
I moved
cool.
it here. Where'd it
I
go?
was not sure.
just keep it pointed at you while you're talking.
Got it.
Oh, here it is.
pal.
It's in my tab. Let's see. I guess we go back to the detention center.
Okay.
The way.
Oh yeah, we're really close to getting to the trial. So yeah, detention center. June 20th, Karine Village.
Mr. Nick.
Please, Mr. Nick was my father. Call me Nick. What's wrong?
I have never left Kurain Village.
Really? Wow, that's pretty amazing.
Not sure that's the word I would use, but okay, Phoenix.
Pretty shelter is what I would say.
You are going to meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi.
With everything going on, just say hi, please.
It's so cute though.
Hey, wait! She ran off. Again. Well, I know it ain't a secret now, but I still don't have any idea how I'm gonna save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face.
Literally everyone talking is setting off my
Oh,
reactive.
buddy, give up on the
Oh.
whole straight face idea.
Yeah, you get.
Yeah, exactly.
He's so gay though. Like they
So
made an
true.
entire game be like, "Hey guys, he's not gay," but then he's gay.
Of course. It's Pride Month.
Happy
Exactly.
Pride.
Happy Pride.
Isolated bird explosion.
What the fuck? June 20th, detention center, visitors room. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her?
New box, who dis?
Oh, okay. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Huh? Must be Maya.
It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix?
That voice. Sup, boss? Mia!
Even without me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand on your own.
Flashbacks.
Mia. She's Maya's older sister. And my mentor. She was a top-notch defense lawyer. But a certain case forced her into retirement. But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help. Just like this. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit.
Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, and especially when it's bad.
Mia.
That wasn't on the bar exam.
What the fuck? When were you gonna teach me this shit?
You can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there.
Fair enough.
How the fuck am I supposed to do taxes?
What does that mean?
Don't worry about it. Oh yeah, I forgot to disclaim this earlier, but don't get used to Bear's mic quality. This is literally only for this stream.
I have no idea. Is this good quality sound or bad quality sound? I don't know what I sound like.
It's gonna be good. I promise you. It's an expensive mic.
Mommy?
I do promise. Okay. Replace lawyer with idle and suddenly this conversation is normal. True.
True! In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show to a client, Phoenix.
But I'm fucked.
So...
You good over there, Peach? He said so and then died.
Did it? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Great. Okay.
So, intense Mia stare.
Let's try that again. So, tell me all about it. I'm going to guess that my sister is in a lot of trouble again.
Is there any other reason we would call you?
And also she's in the detention center. Like, come on, Mia.
I told her everything about what had happened in the last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes, deep in thought while she listened.
Seeing the
Honk,
monitor
shoo,
from
me,
this
me, me.
angle makes all of the shadows like 100 times more intense.
Which monitor?
That one.
Yeah, that one just, the colors are really saturated. I don't really know why, but...
Okay, because earlier Gumshoe looked like a clown.
I mean, he is a clown.
I mean, yeah.
I was gonna say, what part of that man makes you think he's not a clown?
He is a clown, but he doesn't look like one.
I see.
Mia, what am I supposed to do?
Thoughtful ellipsis. It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation.
Give up? And that is... Tell me, please!
Believe in your convictions.
Phoenix, believe in yourself.
And fight for the complete acquittal of your client.
Wow, that's a big word, Mia.
Oh my god.
Mia!
Wow, this badge brings back a lot of memories, doesn't it? I would love to stand with you at the defense's bench one more time.
Mia,
Amazing.
you
Not
probably will.
guilty. True. Not guilty or evidence.
Are we sure Maya's not guilty?
I mean...
You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure?
I know she is, and I'll give you a hint as to why.
Yes?
Mediums can't have dreams.
Well, that's kind of bleak.
honestly, maybe it's a good thing because I feel like with all the spiritual stuff they do on the reg, they'd have some really weird dreams.
That sounds like fun though, honestly. Just having some like fucked up nightmare. It's like, man, I dreamt I was someone else. It's like, you were. They can't?
From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling.
Yeah. She said she dreamt that she had died and had been buried under the...
Uh-huh.
Why is it not under the ground? Why is it in the ground?
Because they get in the ground.
Yeah, because you
Gr-
bury people in the ground. Get in there.
Grammatically, it makes sense.
Get
But
in the
every time
ground,
I've, like-
bird.
Alright, fine.
Grammatically, it makes sense, but people
Yeah.
don't talk like that.
She said she dreamt that she had died and been buried in the ground.
Of course, they want to be put in the ground, Sadom.
Ground Kabedon?
Crowd covered on, goddammit. I need dirt time. So true.
Sadom Earthworm Arc.
I knew you were the seed
Grabadon.
man.
I don't know what that means. Okay.
Grabadon.
Abaddon.
Like Cabadon, but grab.
No, I know.
Is there like a Kabedon for like shaking someone?
I think that's just shaking someone. And
No, I think that's just called shaking someone.
I would live you if you were a worm, Sadom.
I would also still love you if you were a worm. Worms are
I
good.
would live you and then cut you in half so we would have 2 Sadoms.
Someone explode Relix for that. If not, I'll do it.
I would give you damp soil and lots of good plant.
There we go. And cage.
The
Perfect.
sound.
I need to adjust the cage. Hang on.
That's not actually the one I meant to hit. I meant to hit the explode one.
That's okay.
But that works too.
It does work. Oh, I see. Here.
Now I'm safe from explosions inside this blast-proof cage.
Don't be so sure of that.
Oh, you know, it'd be really funny. It'll probably take a lot of editing work, but just like make it so when the cage is on, the explosion is only inside the cage.
I mean,
What the fuck? Why is there 2 cages?
Oh, there it goes.
because Science.
Science rules.
Anyway, I don't remember if I read this line.
I don't think you did.
Okay.
You know,
But that is impossible.
Thanks for exploding both of us, Skullbloke.
You've heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels, her own spirit disappears. Which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time.
Hydrate and stretch. It's like not
What is
even been
this-
20 minutes.
where does the spirit go, Mia? You said it like disappears, but like it has to go somewhere, right?
Into the ether, the spiritual plane. You know.
I was gonna say her kidneys, but okay.
Why would we explode Peach or Bear? And plus it clearly states in the description that you'd explode me. Relix is just bonus.
What the fuck?
Like the bonus chicken
I
nugget.
don't want to be collateral.
Too bad.
Nom 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 nom.
I don't think you read this, and if you did, Relix is talking, so...
Ah, okay. Which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time.
The fuck? Then, what does this mean?
I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up.
Yeah.
Setup?
It's up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow and show how she was set up.
Evidence?
In a room.
Yeah, in a room.
In a room. Free food. Roof over her head. No responsibilities. I mean, it's not that bad in here. 2 more times she gets an ice cream.
Oh my gosh. In a room with rats. Thank you, Ball.
How am I supposed to prove her innocent when I have nothing to go on?
If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands.
He looks at his hand. It's bigger than my face. Does that mean I'm gay?
Yes.
Definitely.
It is?
Just as it sounds, Phoenix, you already hold the key.
Oh my god, a key.
Oh, wow.
Really? Being gay is the key?
Yes. Happy Pride Month. I want ice cream. You know, that's me too, Sadam. Me too. I love ice cream.
I got one of those like mixed frosties today at Wendy's. So fucking good.
Let's go to Costco.
Wendy's Frosty, my beloved. Come on, show me the key to this case.
The key? Huh. Alright, I'll show it to her. The key I hold. Now show the badge.
I was gonna say the key. You know, the little key that we have.
Nah, attorney's badge.
Oh my gosh.
I'm pretty sure it's this.
No, you're right, the key.
Really?
Yeah.
Literal key.
I mean,
okay.
she literally said, you hold the key to this entire
the
case, in
quote-unquote
quotation
key.
marks.
I would have
Yeah,
thought that it was
The
gonna
only
be
item we
the
have that's a
the
key.
Amaterasu
Like, that one was
artifact.
pretty self-explanatory.
Bear managed to talk over you. You guys are not on separate layers, despite Bear being on the thing. You guys are still on the same layer, same voice.
Oh no.
Audio
I can't
thing.
even hear Bear.
Yeah, Bear decided to go away. So Bear, you gotta be extra conscious about talking over others.
Wait, so they can't hear me through your thing?
I was gonna say, I can't even
No,
hear Bear.
Because you're too far away. This mic is really good and fine tuned to actually only be as much as just me only. So
Wait, so they can't hear me with this thing?
no,
But it's
because
recording me.
yes, because these are 2 separate mics. I can't set up 2 mics for Discord.
Oh.
Yeah. So Bear, you have the recording mic right now, not the Discord mic.
Yeah, so since you're far away, they can't hear you. Not that well, anyway.
Well, shit. All right.
Yeah.
That,
So I apologize for talking over you in advance, because it will happen.
And it'll happen
Same.
again.
well, that explains why no one was hearing the things I was saying.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, why does this key have a hole in it?
Why not?
Anyway. Mia, have you seen this key before?
Ah, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happened in this case.
This key?
Phoenix, listen. Right now, that key is sitting in your hand.
It is. Good job, Mia.
Good job! However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts.
What does she mean?
I'm certain this key will be the piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow.
It's because we have literally nothing else, right?
Yeah.
You already know everything you need to know. you know what the key to this case is. That is enough.
But how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have? It was Pearl Fay, wasn't it?
Oh my gosh.
I didn't know it at the time.
Pearl face packing heat.
This day was gonna end with a turn for the surprising.
Gasp.
Mia? What?
What's wrong?
That's right. Only I can see the Cyclops.
I think you need to see a psychiatrist about this one, Phoenix.
So does
I'm
that
seeing
mean this,
locks and chains everywhere, not in the fun way.
So does that mean the Cyclops, the
Hi.
thing, like, manifests differently for whoever's using it?
Maybe.
No, it's pretty consistent. Spoilers. Someone else will be able to see the Cyclops, but they're always portrayed the same way.
Okay.
But only the holder of the Magatama can see the Cyclops. Anyway, so Mia showed up red Cyclops, which means Mia must know something about the real murderer. For this to be something that she would hide under lock and key from even me. What in the world is going on?
To be continued. Wow.
Could you imagine anytime you wanted to hide a secret, someone just sees locks on you?
That would be something.
Ugh.
Else.
It sounds like a terrible way to keep a secret, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just be like, "Hey, who ate my pudding in the fridge?"
Oh gosh.
It was you. Shatters. June 21st, 9:48 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 3.
What? Prosecutor Von Karma? You mean...
No, I heard it's his successor this time.
Successor?
No.
Oh, did my Maya noise not pick up?
Not. It was very faint, so please do a retake so it's actually audible.
Sure.
Manfred von Karma was a really sinister man.
Indeed.
He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks all so he could win.
He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. He had a perfect record for 40 long years.
Old man.
Who knows what sort of dirty tricks he used to get each of those guilty verdicts. And now, his successor. I wonder what kind of person they will turn out to be.
It's no good.
Is this like Morgana?
Pearl.
Oh, right, okay.
Mystic Maya!
Pearly!
You showed up! Thanks for coming all this way!
I love that when Pearl shows up on screen, suddenly the Hello Charlotte voice breaks out in my head.
I mean,
Oh my gosh.
child makes sense.
Yeah.
Psychic child who is slightly less fucked in the head.
Did you read this? I already forgot.
I need to lie down.
I was really worried about you.
Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together?
Mother is watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks.
How did you get here,
What the
small
fuck?
child?
The train, duh.
Then you came out by yourself?
I snuck out of the manor and followed a map.
Very good at
Good
reading
job.
maps.
You have a skill that most of the adults I know don't have.
She can survive out in the wilderness, I'm telling you right now. Don't tell me you walked all the way here.
Of course not. I ran.
This girl is tougher than most adults I know.
Real.
I do think Bear's Laugh did kind of overlap with you reading the lines. So can you do a retake?
Sure.
Of course not. I ran.
I can't. Oh my. If it takes 2 hours by train. Oh man.
Pearl is unkillable. So true.
Phoenix would die from a heart attack
Yeah, me
before
too.
we even got halfway there.
Fucking me too, though.
Teach this child how to use a spear.
Pearly, what about the train?
What's a train?
Oh dear.
I give up.
Wonderful.
It's time, isn't it?
I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me?
Just jump at him and steal the evidence again.
At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma.
True.
Yeah.
Mr. Edgeworth? Who is that?
Boyfriend.
My boyfriend.
Yeah.
He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend.
Boyfriend.
A boyfriend.
Yeah.
I still remember him as though I'd seen him only yesterday.
Every trial was a scorchingly fierce battle until the very end.
Oh, the boyfriends are objecting.
It was always back and forth with them. But when you're rivals for life,
You kiss a lot.
True.
Maya! Please don't mention that name ever again.
I'm getting hot and bothered.
love language objection.
So true.
Just like
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Huh? But why, Nick?
I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot. You don't know. He's gone. He's not coming back.
Damn, they killed him.
Why are you saying it like that, Phoenix?
He died
Right?
to death. Divorced.
What?
It's okay. I got a lot on the prenup.
I don't know why,
Oh
but
boy.
the way one of you guys said divorced just made me think of had a divorce died. Fucking yeah.
Oh boy.
Look at that. The writer said, this guy's so not gay, we killed off his main love interest and gave him emotional
gosh.
anxiety over it.
They're killing their gays.
Yeah. Goodness.
Well, wait a second. What's that supposed to mean?
I'll be the bailiff so that way I have something to do here.
Yeah.
Court will commence shortly. Please proceed into the courtroom.
Gay sigh.
You went off to Florida, pal.
Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway.
Nick.
Can't believe you took all my stuff.
Tim and Nick, stop saying it like that. She's so lost and she's getting the wrong idea. Fuck.
Phoenix is acting like Dio and Hiragi announced downsizing their streaming schedule. So true though.
Yeah.
This is a terrible day. We have to hold a funeral. June 21st, 10 a.m. District Courtroom number 2.
There she is.
Oh my god.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Are the prosecution and the defense prepared?
Peach, is your German accent prepared?
So true.
A German accent?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's studying in
she
Germany.
grew up in Germany.
Eine deutsche Akzent.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're screwed.
Ich spreche eine kleine bisschen Deutsch. I speak a little bit of German.
Well, here's your first line, an ellipsis.
Indeed. Look at this baddie.
Yeah.
I see she inherited a lot of her father's traits. Look at that hand.
Yeah.
True. The puff
I thought-
sleeves, though. Okay.
I thought that was, like, at first I thought it was because of the bullet in his shoulder that he was doing that. But that's more like
Yeah.
his in pain thing where he's like holding his shoulder.
Stress.
So I guess it's just like a family trait at this point.
Ellipsis. Auf Deutsch.
So true.
What is with this kid?
How to say ellipsis in German? I believe you need to research that, Sadam. Let us know.
Mr. Wright, are you prepared?
Am I ever? Huh? Yes, Your Honor! Why does he always seem mad at me?
Ellipsin, apparently.
I tried to say it to myself, and it came out French. You guys
Close
will have
enough.
to give me some grace while I figure this out. That's true.
Mr. Phoenix Wright.
German!
You must be a little shocked because I am a woman, correct?
No, I'm more shocked that you're a kid.
She is baby.
Hold on. So, she's the famed successor to Prosecutor Von Karma?
Is she in the court record yet?
Maybe.
Nope. Fucked.
Not yet.
I am Franziska von Karma, the prodigy.
Now she in the court record? Nope.
Damn. I see.
How about now?
Welcome to Japanifornia. Welcome to Japanifornia.
Nope.
I.
Close enough.
What is with this kid?
I am Franziska von Karma, the prodigy.
Nope.
I gave up a promising career in Deutschland and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge.
Don't worry about the whip in her hand.
Oh, I'm not.
Revenge? Is this about her father, Manfred von Karma?
Mayhap.
If it's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can. Ow!
Oh, Ellipse uses ellipsen. Excellent.
Nom, 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 nom.
Wait, I just realized, do you do that because the dots are like the dots in Pac-Man? Felix?
No, because I have a cracker in my hand.
Yeah, dude's eating. He didn't get an ellipsis. Huh? There's no ellipsis
I
on
mean-
screen.
It's a funny joke. I might have to do it one of these times where it's just like the dots come up. I just go nom 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 nom.
Okay. I'm talking. Oh, okay. she.
Certified baddie.
Yeah. If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me.
Please speak with your mouth like a normal person. I beg of you.
Good luck with that one,
Then
Phoenix.
beg.
Bark.
Don't forget the Phoenix
Said
now.
yow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
say it.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Perfect. Make no mistake. I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
So I'm confused. Does she blame Phoenix because her dad shot someone?
No, for getting him convicted, maybe.
I mean, we don't know.
Not
That
yet.
has to be explored later, Bear.
Prosecutor Von Karma, your opening statement, please.
Whip.
Goodness. Now watch me whip. Now watch me prosecute. Those of Von Karma blood have only one fate. And that is perfection.
Oh fuck, she is like her dad.
You were sold a lie, girly pop.
The defendant, Maya Fey, will find no escape from her guilt on my watch.
Is Bear also being quiet when reading as the judge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys don't count because Bear is on a separate mic. Like, you guys don't matter.
What the fuck? What do you mean we don't count? We're right here.
So, you're not listening to what stream's listening to. That's the thing.
What the fuck?
Do we need to test this mic real quick?
I mean, I don't know what you want me to do, except for just wait for chat feedback.
I mean, would now be a good time to do that?
Yes, now is a good time.
Okay.
Talking to the mic.
I'm talking into the mic. Can I
We
even
just
be
need to get Bear a
heard?
lavalier.
Can I be heard? Am I seen?
It is a lavalier mic.
Am I of known origin and or descent of the sky?
Bestie, eat that microphone.
Yeah, speak louder, dude. Well, we figured Bear could be heard. Volume good now? Good. Even as judge, though, can you do a judge impression?
Yes, I can do a judge impression.
Impression. So true.
Go
You
to
officiate our wedding?
Fish
jail. Straight to jail.
Perfect. Okay, cool.
Jaywalking, jail.
Awesome.
I turned it down a bit because, like, I can see my audio getting caught on the end, but it's fine, I guess.
Music in public, jail.
Oh dear. Anyways. German accent again.
For this line, did I not?
I don't
think you
think-
read this line.
I don't remember that.
We got distracted by bear shit.
Yeah. Sounds about right. Could you do it one more time just to be sure, though?
Yeah, of course. The defendant, Maya Fey, will find no escape from her guilt on my watch.
Very well. What is the defense's position?
Your Honor, who is this sassy lost child?
Does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty?
Yes.
Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams.
So true.
10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. That's right. I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time. Oh, she's French now. Dang it.
It's okay.
Close enough. Just a couple billions of kilometers.
The countries border each other.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A singular
I was
kilometer.
about to say, I don't think Felix knows how far
Just
things
one.
are.
No, he's just a bird, though.
Yeah, they've got a bird's eye view.
Bird brain.
Look, all land is birdland.
Fair.
Don't listen to this bird
Fair.
brain.
Ironically, I have been to both countries, so that's something.
Is that ironic?
I mean, it sounds like you just walk out of one right into the other one, so is it?
It was at separate times, but ich weiß nicht. I don't know.
Excuse you.
Justified self-defense? A plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. It could very easily make a solid case that it was self-defense. But
Could you, though? I don't think you could, but whatever.
the doctor had a gun.
True.
Again, this feels like more of a sentiment of manslaughter than anything else.
Manslaughter doesn't
Look.
exist.
Look, I'm just saying, there's a reason why there's a hole at the bottom of the folding screen. And it definitely wasn't Maya had the gun.
Fine, Manfred and Von Slaughter.
The defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because to plead justified self-defense is to say you did kill someone.
Because manslaughter doesn't exist.
Does she exist now?
Oh my gosh, her sarcastic little curtsy?
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
How foolish. If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix, right? Then I shall now call the first witness.
I love that. I love the small detail that Francisco always calls Phoenix by his full government name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really good.
It's so good. She's just as scary as her father. Like father and like daughter, I suppose.
Phoenix, I'm gonna have to disagree with you right there because I'm pretty sure her front-facing thing is gonna be less punchable.
True, but she also has a whip.
Yeah.
Francisca front facing is actually really funny. She is like 20% more sarcastic.
Witness, your name and occupation?
Yes, sir. My name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the Losel. I'm a detective at the local precinct.
His name is Dick.
Get to the point already.
Wasn't that the point?
Explain to the... Explain to the court the details of this murder.
Yes, sir. If everyone would please take a look at this map.
A white map.
Wow.
Everyone say map and backpack. It'll come right out. The channeling chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room.
What were they doing in there?
Channeling. Duh.
Drugs.
They were channeling a spirit, sir.
Channeling a spirit?
That's quite the look of disbelief there, Your Honor.
Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from the inside of the room, sir. A few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room.
Ah, and that's when they found the victim was already dead, correct? I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I have ever presided over.
You say that about every fucking case.
He never learns.
True. Look, he's just a simple man. He's just like, yep, murder is murder.
Yeah.
Floor plans added to the court record. Also, do we have Francisco's profile yet?
Yeah, I asked about
Oh, yeah.
that.
We'll have to wait a moment for the thing to show up on the corner there.
A diagram of the channeling chamber. Wow.
Meow.
A diagram of the channeling chamber.
So, how was the victim killed?
By dying to death. There she is.
By dying to death, indeed.
18, certified baby.
She is baby.
There's
Yeah,
forward
she's
facing
baby.
her.
She is so much more baby with her forward-facing picture. Holy crap.
Yeah,
I told you, she gets like 20% more sassy
she does.
and more sarcastic.
Yeah.
Like, I want to put a secretary bird on her lap.
That's fair.
I feel like it would suit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give her head pats and candy. She baby.
she is.
I was about to get to that.
Wait, are she and Maya the same age? Is Maya 18 now?
I think Maya's
she's
like
still 17.
17.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's 17.
Because I think. Oh, no.
Oh no, they're the
18.
same age.
I think she's 17, turning 18 later this year.
Well, they, like,
Mm.
skipped over her age or some shit, probably to make it less creepy. I think we talked about that before, didn't it?
Oh, wait. I think I remember. I think they aged Maya up a little bit, so it was less creepy, the age difference between her and Phoenix.
They also do have a knack for like, oh, I'm turning this at this point. So like, depending on when her birthday is, they probably just rounded it up for that too.
Yeah.
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 I remember it's like a localization, like, thing specifically that they aged Maya up. I forgot why, though.
Yeah.
Mhm. Stop wasting my time then.
You will get headbats and candy eventually, Sadum.
Yeah.
Oh boy, cause of death. Witness testimony. Click clack. Just go to the white van out back. Relix, no.
No.
Someone explode Relix for that.
Lickety clack, the gun went crack. The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir.
I'll explode the bird.
The shot was fired from point blank range.
It's like, what happened to Relix right now?
But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest.
Oh, that explains that thing that's in my chest.
The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death.
And that's when they brought out the gun.
True.
The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after stabbing.
What an inefficient murderer. Has 2 murder weapons and has to use both of them.
Yeah.
Seriously, all she had to do was stab in the chest and then cut the neck. Not
So true.
It's not
Silent.
It's not that hard.
So, the victim was stabbed before being shot.
This is the victim's autopsy report, sir.
Autopsy report that definitely isn't getting updated. Added to the court record.
The court accepts it into the evidence. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness.
I think I mentioned this before, but Edgeworth only pulls that trick once, and it's the only time any prosecutor does that in the entire series. So I don't know why they say it's an Edgeworth thing.
Because it's funny.
It is.
Yeah,
funny.
no, like it's a very iconic line. Don't get me wrong, but like the fan base blew it way out of proportion.
Yeah. Should we just press everything?
Probably.
Press.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems like just press everything.
Okay.
Without
See
my
a lot of
boyfriend, I
press
need my
gumshoe on this
metamor to press
statement.
me.
What were you saying, Relix?
I'm seeing a lot of press gumshoe on this statement.
Ah.
The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it?
It was the victim's.
The victim? Now, why would he have?
Yeah, she sounds baby. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Why would he have a pistol? Who cares?
Because in Japanifornia, it's illegal.
The point that you are missing is whose fingerprints are on that pistol. If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start.
Fingerprints? There were fingerprints?
Judge is so stupid.
Along with the victims, the defendant Maya Faye's were also on the grip, sir.
I'd bet on the trigger.
So, question.
Answer.
Say you are like a medium in this universe. You transform into somebody, you know, dead.
Mhm.
Would your fingerprints still be your fingerprints, or would they change physically to be the other person's fingerprints?
I mean, I feel like them changing into the person they're channeling is more of an illusion rather than a physical transformation, despite appearances, so...
I don't know. They gain the physique and they can do a lot of things that those people can do.
Yeah, illusions are pretty powerful.
I like Sakyu's answer,
Thank you.
especially because spirits.
Okay.
Yes, spirits, Peachy. Very, very good answer.
Final
Yeah.
answer, spirits.
You got ghosts in your blood.
This might be a conversation that I bring up later. I think
Probably.
you guys need the context from Spirit of Justice.
Perhaps. I don't remember if you hummed or not.
Would you like me to read?
Yes, please.
Microwave.
So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon.
Actually, they were right.
Nog! I walked right into her hands there! Point blank, huh? So about how far away is that?
I'm gonna smack Phoenix.
It's anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away.
And what if you're...
I mean, to be fair, did you know what point blank was? I always thought point blank was like you put it right up to the person.
I mean, I used to think that it would be included at least.
I thought it was up to like 3 feet away.
Mm,
So
I mean, 20 inches is almost 2 feet
Less
away.
than 2 feet.
Yeah, but still almost 2 feet, so. Shrug. Anyways.
And how do you know he was shot at point blank?
Phoenix Wright learns what forensics is.
True.
Mr. Phoenix Wright. I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country.
I hope we don't get sick of that line.
Me too, Francisco. Me too.
So true.
Excuse me?
You're excused.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Gunpowder burn.
Gunpowder burn.
When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole.
gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire. And that gets real hot, pal.
That's what she said. I don't know.
Oh, hot and bothered. And there were definitely some gunpowder
You got this.
Are you sure I got this?
You got there.
And there were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead.
I'm no expert, but if she says it burns, you might be doing something wrong.
You need lubricant, pal.
If it burns, you should probably go to a doctor, actually.
So true. Wow. Never knew that. Live and learn, I guess. Live and learn!
Oh my goodness.
Stabbed? And what was he stabbed with?
Knife.
A fruit knife.
Damn. In Pride Month?
I was gonna say.
I see. And whose knife was it?
It looks like it belongs to the face, sir.
No wonder she didn't kill it, that thing. Look how dull it is.
That did not get very deep. And of course, Maya Faye's fingerprints are all over it.
All over it, huh?
This does not look good.
What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Her family's knife. You could easily say, why wouldn't her fingerprints be on it?
True.
Yeah.
It's a fruit knife.
A poop knife.
A fruit knife. How severe was the wound?
It would have caused a death about 300 years ago. If it had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. That is a lie. We saw how deep the blood went on the knife. You are a lying liar, Gumshoe.
Lying liar that lies.
After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand. Also false, but carry on.
Yeah, like adrenaline exists. Hello.
Adrenaline's copied on into the folding screen. This testimony makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with the intent to kill.
Oh yeah, the folding screen does show that the guy would have shot first.
Maybe.
Are you sure he was stabbed first, then shot?
Yep, sure as can be. One look at the wounds and you'd come to the same conclusion too, pal.
A fool is a fool who will only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools.
I need to hear her rap this.
A pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly.
But then why stab
Not every
first?
time. Not every time.
Does it matter then which was first?
Yes.
I want you to know that I heard you. I processed that as you saying bitch whisperer.
I mean, she is the bitch whisperer, but yeah.
Oh god. Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Hey, it's worked this far. What a pain.
That's enough. We have clearly established how the victim was murdered.
I brought the 2 murderer weapons with me today.
Very well. The court accepts them into evidence.
Pistol added to the court record.
2 shots fired. That's important, probably.
Blam blam. You gotta double tap, Sakyu. 2 shots. Blam blam.
They made the blicky go blam blam.
Knife was added to the court record.
The date and time of death was June 19th at 3:15 p.m.
Wow, no one cared.
Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time.
And 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them. Huh. There must have been 1 gunshot from each weapon. This does seem like an open and shut case.
Yep, the gun fired a shot, then the knife fired a shot.
Naturally.
This is going from bad to worse. As if the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme.
Your Honor, feel free to Salmon.
Salmon.
Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there is no room left for doubt, is there?
That is quite true. Mr. Wright,
Yes?
I'm bad at my job. Even in the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty?
It's okay, I'm bad at my job too.
It's the opinion of this court that you do not adjust your plea. You stand to lose.
See, just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You would change your plea in less than 10 minutes.
What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justified self-defense? Because now would be the time to do so.
I don't know, where the fuck is the first bullet, Judge?
This is your final chance.
This is a huge decision. I better think this through all the way.
Obviously, still plead not guilty, right?
Yeah, not guilty. Why would we plead justified self-defense
Because we hate Maya.
when we know she doesn't killed anyone?
But if you hate Maya,
I mean, if you hate Maya, that's another thing.
Hot name, wilty gay.
If we plead justified self-defense, we would basically be confessing to murder. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined. She would be labeled a murderer.
So what you're saying is that self-defense plea and murder plea are the same thing.
yeah, because manslaughter doesn't exist.
I can't let that happen. Your Honor,
Have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright?
The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of a complete acquittal.
You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Detective,
Yes, sir.
present the final portion of your testimony. The final strike.
Yes, sir.
Now, see here. Proceedings are run by...
Girl boss.
Was that sired ellipsis?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony.
I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence.
You had more?
Incriminating evidence. Oh boy.
Sorry, pal. But there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime.
How does it being covered in blood incriminate her further?
Blood? As you can see, it's covered in blood.
All that proves is that someone was killed by her, like...
The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Okay, why do you say that, though?
Because it's stupid.
Why
He
would...
is pretty dummy.
Why the fuck would she know about the gun if he wasn't fighting back?
True.
Ow!
Sorry, what was that, Bear?
Oh, fuck, ow.
Don't mind me, I just scooter ankled.
Without a scooter. Fascinating.
It's with a stool, that's close enough.
Why do you keep hurting yourself in my room today?
I don't know.
So, this is the costume.
Uniform.
There certainly is evidence of a back spray of blood on this.
Nah, it's ketchup.
This piece directly links my fate to the crime, sir.
I see. The court accepts this into evidence.
They shouldn't, but okay. Maya's costume added to the court record.
All right, Mr. Wright.
Maya's fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood splatters on her clothes? Could this situation get any worse?
I mean, I don't know if Phoenix noticed, but there was a hole on the sleeve.
Ha! What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer.
Well, obviously you do, because then
Feel
it would
free
make
to
it harder
soak
for you
off
to...
with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Bear was speaking while you were reading that, so I'm unfortunately
Yeah.
gonna need you to do a retake.
Okie dokie. Excuse me.
No.
Oh, okay.
PG was being armed.
Feel free to soak off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Please stop calling me by my full name. It's disturbing.
I was wondering when he was gonna say something about that.
Yeah.
At least call me Phoenix Edgeworth.
Ah, the dream.
Who do you think would take the other one's last name? Do you think it'd be Phoenix Edgeworth or Miles Wright?
Phoenix Edgeworth sounds cooler.
Can we present the costume because the costume has a hole, or do they not know that yet?
They don't know that yet.
Okay.
Go to, as you can see, it's covered in blood.
Okay. Press this.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I think Satan is right. They would hyphenate it.
Edgeworth right.
No, it'd be Phoenix Edgeworth hyphen right. That way they can both be right. This is blood on the costume.
Oops.
Hump.
I accidentally clicked on options instead of anywhere else.
Lab results show that it's the lab results show
Yeah,
that
who
it
cares?
is the victim's blood.
Someone explode Relix.
Boom.
You do a retake because Bird was talking while you were.
Lab results show that it is the victim's blood.
Thank you.
So there is blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes.
Definitely not good. So, are there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence?
Well,
If you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad. Not enough time. Let's move on.
Girl.
Yes, Ms. Von Karma is perfectly correct.
I'm not sure she is, Judge. I think you just suck.
Yeah. Suck dick.
Smells like a cover-up to me.
Yeah.
Not even the judge is on her side.
That was a very delayed explode the bird, but bird been exploded again.
Oh dear.
If I bite off more than I can chew here, what should I do?
I imagine you press further anyway, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
easy. Why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that.
Since you missed the request, we tried to be timing it to be fine with the dialogue. I see. I don't think that worked out in your favor though, but that's okay.
Rip.
Hole.
There must be something, a hole, about this costume.
In the sleeve.
I just have to look harder.
He's gonna count all the individual threads.
Mr. Wright.
Activate.
Mr. Wright. Ms. Von Karma's logic is perfect. There is no way for you to poke a hole in it.
Funny you
I
say
see a
that.
hole. Funny that you say that, Judge. Go gadget eyes. Zoom. Looks like my time is up. So about the costume.
There's one little thing.
There's one tiny little thing. Your Honor. Actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence.
What?
What are you talking about, Belle? Why did...
Uh-huh. Why did what?
I don't know why that animation with the fucking whip just like...
Look, the girly pop's got a brain. She knows exactly what he's about to point out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is this problem you're talking about?
It's right behind you, Judge.
I've come this far. There's no turning back now. problem I have with this piece of evidence is here. Look at this shoddy craftsmanship. Definitely not my color. I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume.
The sleeve?
The sleeve.
Oh. There's a tiny hole here.
A hole? A hole. But that wasn't in the report.
Don't call me an a-hole.
What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder.
Why are you sniffing the evidence, Judge? That's weird.
Judge getting all up in the evidence, just like,
Exactly.
Sniffing up on the fucking clothes of a girl. It's like a quarter your age. What the fuck?
You put it that way, that's worse.
It is so much worse. Gunpowder? No one ever told me. Who checked this fucking thing?
A hole that smells of gunpowder.
it looks like I found the hole I was looking for.
Boyfriend?
Edgeworth? Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is that it must be a bullet hole.
Bullet.
Order, order, order! This is a very grave matter. It's best we correct the court record before anything else.
Maria's costume updated in the court record.
So true. Press the check button for details, apparently.
Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir.
Ellipsen.
That bitch intentionally left this out.
So true.
Is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding?
Your mom.
Goodbye. Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That just now was a fluke. Nothing more.
How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight.
Well, I agree it is a mistake on the part of the police. Glares at the police. What Prosecutor Von Karma has said is true, and the evidence still stands. If you do not find a more definitive problem with the evidence, then...
No way!
Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony.
Yes, sir.
He looks so sad about it.
He's just so lost after, Edgeworth's not around anymore.
true.
Something completely contradictory to what was literally just presented.
So now we have something that it's the statement right here.
Yeah.
So we have something that proves that he fought back.
The hole on the sleeve? Or this hole?
The hole in the sleeve.
Okay. That's what I was thinking first.
We'll get to that other hole in a minute. Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Yes? Having you call me by my full name is kind of a weird feeling.
You said that my client killed a person who was out of doubt was not fighting back.
Yeah, I did. He's fucking laughing.
Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean?
What does it mean?
Oh, he's so fucking stupid.
Imagine being called upon in a court and someone giggling after your first name. Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot.
Gasp.
And not the doctor kind, because he's a doctor. Is this what it means to not fight back?
Duh.
In red.
In red
you're
text.
Right. You're right.
It seems you're correct.
Of course I am. I'm right.
I am so fucking stupid.
We had to get one eventually.
If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything.
All right. The wind seems to be shifting.
Ha.
What is with that? Are you finished yet? Laugh.
Are you finished? Are you finished? I don't know.
Am I finished?
Are you?
Nah, but I had Danish for breakfast.
That sounds good.
I haven't had a Danish in forever.
Oh my.
Danish.
No, I had a granola bar for breakfast. I just wanted to continue the joke.
Ah.
Got distracted because I started thinking about bread.
Yeah, I was gonna point that out. Girl.
I mean, that's such a PG thing to be distracted by bread, though.
Bird gets
love
exploded
bread.
again.
As the bird explodes.
Yeah.
I mean, gluten does make your dick explode.
Okay.
Dissociate.
Read your line.
I will.
Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I don't know. Are you done with the line yet?
Rude.
Ms. Von Karma?
It seems that my affair was shattered by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea.
That is correct.
But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty.
Now that you...
Why, that's right.
What's his name?
Not guilty.
Phoenix right. Ace Attorney. Trilogy.
Which means the defense has yet to prove anything at all.
No! I proved a lot of things.
Well, yes, that's true.
Furthermore, that's just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense.
What, do you think the Fey Manor has a gun range?
Yeah.
Oh, also.
Yeah.
Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day.
Is assault just not a crime here?
No.
Not if it's with a whip.
Technically, this should be battery, but
Yeah.
Japaniform.
Then it's a character trait.
Goodness gracious.
With the new information we acquired at the end, of course.
Huh? You mean by myself?
Yeah.
By myself. You want me to put together the scenario all by myself?
You are a detective, sir.
Oh goodness. Ellipson.
I knew you were gonna do that.
It's good.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
What transpired?
I hear the crunchy one. During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it.
Oh boy, a gun.
The scenario you have put together does make sense.
It doesn't, but go off.
Yes, sir.
Well, Mr. Wright,
On the surface, does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up that easily.
please please refrain from glaring at me like that.
What a
No.
wuss.
I am easily scared and startled.
Glare intensifies.
Stop. Now then, you're cross-examined.
Uh-huh.
Now then, your cross-examination, please.
What transpired?
What did transpire?
Stuff and things.
Okay. Victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed.
Hmm.
You know, and things and stuff.
Yeah. Well, he did hit something. Maybe we should
Yeah.
present that something.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not yet, not yet. The other thing that he hit.
Oh, the other thing. The sleeve.
The sleeve. Missing the tiny hole on this costume will be the prosecution's undoing.
Eh? What do you mean?
That little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony.
Explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. But if that were true, then where's the gunpowder burn on this costume?
True. Bear's quiet again?
Hmm.
Well, Bear isn't saying anything right now, but nothing should have changed.
That's definitely better.
Oh, wait. Looks like the mic died. Yeah, different problem. Not just quiet, but dead. Wow.
Oh.
I hope Bear's alive.
Yeah.
Merry Crimbus.
Hmm.
In June.
Why is this one not turning on?
Did you try turn it off and turn it back on again?
Oh my god.
I mean, I can't turn it off if it doesn't turn on in the first place.
I'm Edward's man. No time to talk.
Oh, this one's also really low on battery. What the fuck?
I'm just listening to the gumshoe rap in the background.
Excuse you, Mr. Phoenix, right? It's called disco.
Well, this one has more battery than the other one. So let this one charge. And hopefully this one doesn't die super soon in the meantime. You know, I probably grab that one when okay, it's fine, whatever. Anyways. Speak.
Bow wow.
Bark, 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 bark,
Is that
bark,
better,
bark.
chat? I'll keep an eye on the
It is good,
monitor.
I think. I'm not chat.
Yeah, you're not chat, so don't answer unless you have stream unmuted for whatever forsaken reason.
Sedum says it's good.
Yep, I saw that.
Meow, 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 meow,
You
meow,
read this,
meow,
right?
meow, meow.
I already forgot.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
For gore.
Meow, 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 meow.
Indeed.
So
Yes, I did already read this.
Are you gonna say something, Peach?
if I was, I have forgotten.
Awesome. Anyways,
Good. Gunpowder? Burn? What's that?
This is what you testified earlier. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
so true.
Uh-huh.
When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole.
Oh, shit, I did say that.
Yeah, you fucking dumbass. But there is not a single trace of gunpowder burnt on this costume.
That is a very good point. And what exactly does this mean?
It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other.
I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Correct.
I
Bear
can call you
is
by
dead
your
again.
full name, too.
I'm fucking dead again.
Yeah, it didn't have that much battery, so I'm not surprised.
Back in the ground again I go.
Yeah, this one doesn't have much better. Yeah, no, that's
Eat
valid.
dirt.
I can just get real close up here.
You could. Just have to take turns to be self-conscious of this.
Oh my.
Can you scooch closer, maybe? I'll have to get very close to each other.
We're like brothers. Stand closer.
Oh god. I just remember that slight body horror from that SpongeBob episode.
But is this good for both of our levels?
Aye.
I think so, yeah.
How does it feel to be on the Sakyu voice level?
It feels wide.
Welcome to track 3, where you still can't talk.
It feels magical.
I'm gonna have to do so much audio editing for this. Anyways, I don't remember if Peach read this or not.
I did.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that?
Mayhaps.
I can't, but this can! Starts clicking a hole puncher at her.
Goodness gracious. With fishy-fashy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away.
I love wishy-washing.
Real.
Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking.
Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How was that?
I
Gotta
thought
keep 'em
him
separated.
being stabbed meant he couldn't fight back.
True.
As if that was even possible. According to the testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that.
Just sweating.
How's it feel to be... How's it feel to be tied up by your own words, bitch?
Well, then. That's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away.
Why? If the knife was already inside the victim.
Yeah.
Yeah, just twist and pull out.
After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then, while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot.
That's...
There. That should satisfy even you.
Not really,
But it
'cause
doesn't.
It's a terrible fucking idea. Look, I have a fake knife in my bag. I can fucking run this through right now.
That does make an awful lot of sense.
No, the fuck it doesn't.
Does
Does
it?
it?
What do you think, Mr. Wright?
Does it? I must be careful. I can't afford to make a mistake here. Concentrate and think.
It totally makes sense. No.
Nah, nothing makes sense. There was a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor.
Fatal? Flaw?
Very interesting. I would love to see where this flaw is.
In jail, your dad.
Wow.
Show me something that contradicts my explanation.
There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. When she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. There must be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking. There you go.
Yeah, okay.
You got it. This is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic.
What is that? A folding screen?
I love that even on, like, Sakyu's microphone, Bear is still cut off for most of the sentence.
Son of a bitch. Hold on.
What is that? A folding screen?
Oh, you know what? You must have
I would
pulled
like to-
away when you were
Oh, that makes
speaking.
sense.
Yeah.
I would like to point the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen.
Are you gonna stab me with that?
I mean, I can.
Do it.
Stab, stab.
Ah!
Crow von Karma.
Ah!
Francisco von Crow.
Francisca von Chroma.
It's so true.
It looks like you already know what I'm talking about.
Who? Where? What?
Oh, Gumshoe.
Mr. Wright, your explanation, please.
I love that these two smart people are caught between these two dumbasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like with Edgeworth, it was always like, I'm gonna play my straight face. I'm not gonna give anything away. You're gonna have to pick away at it piece by piece to get the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Phoenix and Francisca are just having a conversation here. These two idiots are trying to keep up.
Yeah.
Are these two really that clueless?
Yes.
Yes. The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passes through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground. Which means... when the shot was fired, the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground.
Order! Order!
Cheeseburger, chicken nuggies, fries.
This changes everything.
Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot. And the bullet hits this folding screen.
Milkshake. So true.
So true.
Are we bringing the boys to
Calm
the
down.
yard?
Maybe.
He'll bring me to the yard at least. It hits at this location about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area. Behind the folding screen. Take that! Here!
Behind the folding screen?
Oh, wait.
Ah!
Unexpected whip TM.
I mean, to be fair, she's been whipping the judge the entire time and only whipped Phoenix like once at this point.
Yeah.
But now they're starting to become a threat. She's starting to whip him.
Yeah.
Goodness.
The victim and his attacker were fighting, were they not? Then what would the attacker be doing all the way back there?
To get the food knife.
Besides which, if the attacker was behind the folding screen, then how could the victim even know where to shoot? It's obviously impossible.
I mean, it's just a screen and there's a shit ton of candles.
True.
Yeah, I guess so.
Mr. Wright!
Damn, I must have jumped a logic there. 1 second. Boy, did I just screw up royally? What's done is done. For now, I should focus on where Maya was at the time of the crime. So, just in front of the bullet hole now. Take that! Somewhere around here.
Oh,
Uh-oh. The judge's face is scrunched like he just smelled some seriously bad breath.
He might have.
That is, I mean...
wait. I just realized I forgot to brush this morning. Excuse me. Excuse me while I freshen up.
I can't believe they just ran with that.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Sure.
In the meantime, I want you to think things through again, Mr. Wright.
I guess you have to be closer to the bullet hole. Maybe just try tapping the bullet hole and see where that gets us. Of course. Whoops. What's done is done. For now, blah 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 blah. Just try tapping the bullet hole. Like, honestly, what do we have to lose here? No, it said in front of the bullet hole.
I know, I was just
so-
trying to see if it would turn yellow because it turned yellow around here for a moment.
I think that's when you hit. There we go. She was standing here, near the folding screen. See, there we go.
Wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. But how can you gauge the distance from that?
Her little angry fist.
Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim?
No, you dumb bitch!
Woof.
That's impossible!
But why?
You, of all people, should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she were shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. However, there is nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume.
Curse you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You...
I believe it has now been proven that the defendant was standing a ways from the victim when she was shot at. Do you think that this has changed the defendant's situation?
Duh.
Yeah.
Changes everything.
Yeah.
Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with the knife would be ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at that time?
Squatting out of the way by the folding screen?
Exactly. If Maya Fey was the real murderer, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike?
Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense.
Thank you!
Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason.
Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job!
I'm sorry, pal. I did my best.
Aw.
It's okay. Your best wasn't good enough.
Oh my gosh, brutal.
Alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the... bitch. Blast radius of disaster.
You are such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright. To think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me.
Ugh. Of all the things to inherit, why did it have to be that smarmy smile?
Their smiles are very different, Phoenix.
True.
Yeah. Detective. How dare you damage my perfect logic?
Huh? That was all my fault.
Just go with a gumshoe, it'll make your life a lot easier.
You can start repairing your standing by first removing that words. You can start repairing your standing by first removing that three-strand goatee, quote unquote.
The 3-strand?
Yeah. Oh, and rest assured, your punishment will come later.
Punishment?
Well, then, Your Honor, I think I've had all I can take of this detective's face.
Damn.
Damn.
I think it's time to call in the next witness.
Just admit you're losing.
Yeah.
Next witness? That's gotta be Lotta.
Very well.
Lotta hair.
Very well.
Gets closer.
The court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness.
To be continued. Meow.
Immediately.
Come on, we're only like 2 hours in at this point.
Yeah, but I do kind of want to stop here for Ace Attorney specifically, at least, because I'm going to have so much audio work with these 2 hours alone. I
That's
don't
fair.
want to die.
But what if you perished?
Bless.
I already perished without having to do shit tons of audio work.
That's fair.
Yeah, I can stab him again if you want.
Yeah. Damn, right on the ribs.
Don't stab me.
Yeah, explode you. I get stabbed, you get exploded. That's how
Don't
it works.
explode me. What the fuck?
Explode the bird!
Oh my goodness.
That's fair, Sadum.
Sadum, get the fuck over here.
Yeah, go over. There he goes.
There it is.
Let's get to the point where we can, like, get to the options. Maybe we can 100% orange juice? Can you play 100%
Maybe.
orange
If you
juice right
wanna.
now?
Yeah. So
Okay.
just get on my laptop.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, this will be nice because I'll have a little bit more time to prep for next week. 'cause
Yeah.
Switching between a southern and a German accent might actually kill me.
Oh, you're right. You can join us, Sadum. Or
Yeah.
would there be enough slots?
How many slots can you have in one?
4 players.
Yeah.
Well, I don't mind getting off for now.
Yep, that
Yeah,
works.
Give Sadum a chance to play around.
Yeah, that works. But for now, date, time, area.
Yes.
Postal code.
So true.
Admittedly, now that I think about it, I might be the right person to do all the accents.
Yes, that's why you've been assigned to this.
Indeed.
And definitely not just because they're all female.
That's
I
helpful, but
it's fun. I'm having fun.
good. Come on, bird.
Phoenix.
Huh? What?
Date, time, place.
What?
And someone explode him. I'll read the thing. June 21st,
okay.
11:37 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3.
Oh,
Now we can get to
Right.
the options. Right, he says.
look, I completely spaced out when you said we were done. So.
Thank you for exploding him. For the sake of the recording, because I will stop recording and stop the YouTube stream here, thank you for joining. I know it was on the shorter end, but I will be in audio hell for this one, so...
Yeah.
But thank you for joining anyways, and we'll catch you all next time. Will not be next week, because Bear will be a train, but the following week we should be fine, I think. So...
So true.
I get to be the choo-choo.
Beautiful.
Excellent.
But, until next time though, bye-bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye!
Relix, do you want to say bye to YouTube? Or are you gonna be an asshole?
No, I'm gonna be an asshole.
Okay, someone explode him before
I know
I
what-
stop recording.
They know what they did.
You also know what you did.
Yeah, but I'm in control of that shit.
True. There we go.